Alright, so in Group H we had Belgium against Russia in the game that ended up with a win for Belgium 1-0, where even though Belgium doesn't know how really they won the game, if we consider the 90 minutes, I think they had a better match, they played a better football, so a deserved win. So the game started with both teams pressuring really high on the field, battling a lot in the midfield for possession, with Belgium playing a little bit more up the field, having a little bit more possession in the beginning of the game, with the ball a bit closer to Russians' box. But it's Russia with the first dangerous opportunities, with Shatov having a really good dribble, passing the ball to Faisulin that shoots, and a really good save by Courtois is the first big moment of the game. At minute 19 we have a really good play by Mertens, a really nice dribble that shoots but the ball goes a bit wide and the game is still 0-0. At minute 25, a key point in the game, there was a penalty that the referee didn't call over a Russian player. If the referee had called this penalty, probably the game would be much more different. A few more opportunities for both teams in the first half, with Courtois being very well at the goal, and on the other end of the pitch Akinfev also making some good saves. The first half ends up with a very nice opportunity for Russia. Shatov is on the left, has a really nice cross, and Kokorin heads the ball but it goes wide, and at the end of the first half the game is 0-0, no goal scored at this point. Second half was mostly really boring, no major chances until the end of the half. A really poor performance by both teams, even though Russia was a little bit better, having a little bit more possession, creating a few weak opportunities, none of them really worth mentioning. But for the first 35 minutes of the second half, it was Russia that was a little bit better, a little bit more up the field, closer to Courtois' goal. Finally, at minute 80, a nice play from Russia. They have the ball on the left, they change the flag, and Yatchenko receives the pass from Shatov. He shoots the ball, goes really close to the post, and it is the first big opportunity of the second half. Belgium at this point, even though they were very organized defensively, had a really poor game, but it seems that this opportunity for Russia woke them up. In the last 10 minutes of the second half, they seem to be a completely different team, creating a lot of chances. The first of them is at minute 83, with Mirallas taking a free kick, the ball hits the post, real danger in Akinfev's net. At minute 86, a really beautiful dribble by Hazard, he shoots but the ball goes a bit wide, they still can't score. At minute 87, another brilliant dribble by Hazard that runs to the end line, back pass to Origi, and he scores for Belgium. Finally they scored a goal. They really don't know how they did it because they were asleep for most of the second half, but it's a very nice play by Hazard. The Russians were devastated, they tried to go up the field to create chances in order for them to tie the game, but at minute 92 they are caught off guard, and in a fast break Hazard passes to Origi that returns the ball to Hazard. He runs up the field, passes to Mirallas, he shoots, and Akinfev has a nice save. The game ends up 1-0 for Belgium. As I said, they don't really know how they ended up winning the game, but if we look at the 90 minutes, especially at the first half, they were better in the first half, they had more chances, but in the second half they were really asleep. Russia didn't did much also, but they still had a little bit more of the ball, but the last 10 minutes of Belgium were just suffocating. In the end, the players that had the best game were the Russians. Shatov was really good, passing the ball really well. Faisulin had a few chances at goal and also had a good game. For Belgium, the best players were Van Buiten was really good defensively, Axel Witsel also had really good moments defensively, Hazard offensively was really good, especially in those last 10 minutes, those amazing 10 minutes that Belgium did. But for me, the man of the match, even though he wasn't in the pitch for the goal because he was substituted, but in the first half he had an amazing first half, it was Mertens. He was so good dribbling around the defenders in the first half, creating a lot of chances for Belgium. They didn't score in any of those chances, but his game in the first half was amazing, and even though Hazard in the end was really important for Belgium, I think Mertens overall had a much more productive game, even though he didn't get to score. So everybody, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment and share the video with all friends, subscribe to my channel, and as always, my name is Bruno Ferreira, and I'll see you next time.